Hey everybody, this is Ben with We Go Fishing. Unfortunately, this weekend we did not go fishing. We wanted to go fishing, but we had some personal things to take care of and whatnot. Weather down here is also, weather South Texas is just terrible. It's been very, very windy, desert-like conditions, low humidity, but very, very hot. So in any case, we didn't get to go fishing this weekend, so I thought for this video, I would go over some of the gear that we use when we do go fishing. Okay, so some of the gear that we use when we are fishing, and again, we fish mostly jetty fishing, lake fishing, beach fishing occasionally, but not a lot of the beach fishing. If we do that, that's just for fun. But a lot of jetty, kayak fishing. We just got into kayak fishing, so I'm gonna do a video on showing you our kayak setup, which I'm really happy about. Caught some fish on there. I'm doing well with that. But in any case, for this one, just focusing on equipment, for rods, start with rods, I use Ugly Sticks. I like Ugly Sticks. You can go online, you can find people trying to break Ugly Sticks. I've never broken an Ugly Stick. I've broken lots of other rods, but I've never broken an Ugly Stick, so I really like these. This one I have set up with Penn Pursuit 3. It's a 3000 series, and I really like it. I know that you can spend a lot more money, but this is a pretty solid reel. Haven't had any issues with them. Again, I know that different people have different experiences, but I've not had any issues with it. It's been a good reel for me. I have this set up with braid. I think it's this 30-pound Super Slick braid. And also I use Fluorocart. This is from KastKing. This is fluorocarbon coated. So it's not true fluorocarbon, but it's coated. But it's been really good for me. I haven't had any issues with it, any break-offs or too much stretching or whatever it might be. This is what I have for leader line on this one. And then on this other Ugly Stick, it's the GX2 series. Again, I really like Ugly Sticks. I've got several of them. It's really the only rod I use. And you can spend a lot more on rods. I know there's hundreds of dollars worth of rods, but for most people, I think these are going to be. This is medium heavy action. I've also got braid on this one, same type of braid, same type of leader. And this one though, I have a Shimano Sahara set up on this one. And again, another solid reel, no issues with it whatsoever, stands up. Different applications that you're using, whether it's going to be in a lake, whether it's going to be on jetties, whether it's going to be from kayak. It's been working very well for me, no issues with that. For the kayaks, of course, we'll go through that setup later. We'll do that later. But when we're out on the jetties and when we're doing other types of fishing, I have a fishing backpack that I use here. This is the H2O Express. Got it from Academy, like 30 bucks. I'm on a budget. I've got to make sure what I'm buying works. I know, again, you can spend hundreds of dollars on these things, but you don't really need to if you're smart with what you do. This one has plenty of pockets for all your different rigs and things. You can see all the different pockets. It's got the inside pocket where you can put all kinds of things. It's got a spot for your first aid kit. Always have a first aid kit. You never know when you're going to get a hook in your hand. Even if you're a good fisherman, you never know what's going to happen. So plenty of pockets here, plenty of places for your tools, utilities, whatever it might be. Solid construction, really like that. It's even got a rod holder on the side, so when you're moving, you can stake your rod there. And on the inside, you can put your boxes for all your lures, for your soft baits, whatever it might be. It's got plenty of spots for that. Very, very easy to use. What I also do, and here's maybe I don't know if it's a hack, I don't know what you want to call it, but this is one of the things I do, especially for kayak fishing and jetty fishing, because we go fishing as a family, we're a fishing family. And so sometimes the kids break off and you want to tie on something quick, so I pre-make some leaders. With hooks. I took a pool noodle and cut it off and put little pins through it with the swivels on it, and then just put the hooks in there. It keeps them nice and safe in that pool noodle, so that when it's in my backpack, it's not stabbing me in the back. Because I was trying to figure out, how do you take all these leader lines and wrap them up and keep them in a good way and good location? And I found that this works very well for me. I can tie on a bunch of rigs, different size hooks, and it works really well for me. The last thing I want to show you of equipment that we take, and this is strictly for the jetties. I took this long aluminum pole, maybe 6 foot pole, long aluminum pole, drilled a hole through it, and put my net into it. And the reason why is because when you're on the jetties, some of the rocks are very slippery, and you want to get down, you want to get your fish, you don't want to try and flip them up. I've seen a lot of guys lose some really awesome fish because they tried to flip it up onto the rocks there, and they end up losing it, or it cuts their line, or whatever it might be. So I've got this really long pole that I take out there. I put a measuring tape on it so I can quickly measure the fish that I catch. This is a great tool for being out there on the jetties fishing. I don't take that obviously kayak fishing. I don't take that lake fishing. That's just for, I got different nets for that. That's just simply for the jetties. Okay, so that was a little bit of our fishing rigs and our setups, things, rods and reels that we like to use. My wife and I, when we go fishing, we're a fishing family, so we take the kids with us as well. Hopefully next weekend, we're going down to the jetties. I think the weather cooperates. If not, we might be on the lake. I'm not really sure yet. It just depends on what the weather does. But in any case, we are a fishing family. We like to share our experiences. This is some of the equipment that we use that works for us. But I'd love to hear what works for you. So leave me some comments in the comment section below. Also, if you if you like this video, if you've gotten to this point in the video, hit the thumbs up button. That does help us as we're getting this channel started. Also, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button to get notified when things go live. Follow us on Instagram. We Go Fishing is on Instagram. It's on Twitter, and it's on Facebook as well. So you can follow us in all those places and share in some of our family adventures as we go fishing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and hope you have a great day.